What causes college football fair catch muffs on punts? Imagine you're watching a game and a player signals for a fair catch, but then the ball slips through their hands. What causes that to happen? Well, in college football, a fair catch muff occurs when a player tries to catch a punt after signaling for a fair catch but fails to secure the ball. Instead of catching it cleanly, the ball touches their hands and drops to the ground or bounces away. This is a common mistake during special teams plays and is governed by specific rules. A fair catch is when a player on the receiving team raises one arm above their head and waves it from side to signal they want to catch the ball without being tackled. Once they make this signal, the opposing team cannot hit them, and the play stops at that spot. But if the player drops the ball after signaling, it is called a muff. This can happen for several reasons. One reason is misjudging the flight of the ball. Punts can be high, spinning, or affected by wind, making it tricky to judge where the ball will land. If the player misreads the trajectory, they might reach out too early or too late, causing a muff. Nervousness or pressure can also play a role. Knowing that a mistake could lead to a turnover or poor field position might make the player tense, increasing the chance of fumbling. Another factor is technique. Catching with one hand or in an awkward stance can make it easier to drop the ball. Distracted players might also lose focus, especially if defenders are nearby, even though they are not allowed to make contact after a fair catch signal. Younger or less experienced players might not fully understand the timing or proper way to catch the ball, which can lead to muffed catches. In college football, the rules state that if a player signals for a fair catch and then muff the ball, the play is dead at the spot of the muff. The team that was receiving the kick retains possession, but they lose yardage if the muff occurs behind the original line of scrimmage. This means the ball is not turned over to the other team, but it can still hurt the team's field position. Coaches often emphasize proper catching techniques, like using two hands and staying calm under pressure. They also teach players to focus on the ball and anticipate its flight path better. The goal is to reduce muffed catches, especially in critical moments of the game. So, in simple terms, fair catch muffs happen because players misjudge the ball, get nervous, use poor technique, or get distracted. The rules protect players from being tackled after signaling, but they do not prevent mistakes. These errors can still impact the game, making it important for players to stay focused and practice good catching skills.